Well, I started as a 14-year-old working in a pharmacy in Framingham, and I drove the people crazy until they gave me a job. They told me you couldn't work there until you were 16, but I thought at 14, they finally gave in to me. I think I started asking them when I was around 12, and at 14 they finally gave in to me.
Well, I started as a pharmacist back in the 70s, and over the years I've continued on. I've gotten my doctorate in naturopathic medicine, been studying homeopathy for over 20 years.
In the compounded drugs, the purity is, well, we're using all what's called USP approved ingredients, okay? So we start with pure ingredients to begin with. And then if we're, like, say, making a thyroid preparation, the commercial, I had a call on this yesterday, commercial thyroid has the thyroid in it, but it's got like 6 or 7 different fillers in it, which are more than 50% of the product. When we compound it, we use the pure thyroid, and then for the filler, we use cellulose fillers. So they're inert ingredients, and they're not things that have any side effect per se.
The naturopathic or holistic medicine really encompasses every therapy that isn't, I'll say, mainstream pharmaceutical-based medicine. So it can be acupuncture, it can be colon hydrotherapy, it can be homeopathy, traditional Chinese herbs, it can be nutritional supplements, it can even be some of the physical therapy, some of the manipulations. Homeopathy is a branch of its medicine, is regulated by the FDA. It has been regulated even before the pharmaceuticals were being made, so it's the oldest regulated medicine in the United States. And it's an energy type medicine. It's using very, very tiny amounts of a substance to help the body respond and do what it should be doing. It doesn't block receptor sites or stimulate. So that's why there's no side effects, because you're not forcing the body, you're giving the body help to do what it should do. And an example of homeopathy would be right now, if we're exposed to the same air and the same allergens, if I'm sneezing and I'm having problems with something in the air and you're not, your body is dealing with it appropriately. From the pharmaceutical side, we'll use an antihistamine to block the reaction, so your nose dries up and you don't sneeze, but that's not helping the body respond more appropriately. The proper homeopathic remedy, and I'm oversimplifying, will remind the body what it should be doing.
I mean, with the graying of America, the things that we have in our home health care department are very, very important. And we're seeing people on a regular basis, kind of like my age and up, who are taking care of their elderly parents. So, and it requires a lot of customer service, because they know that their parent needs something, but they don't know what. And so we have a great staff here. We have Lisa and Elaine and Diane. Work with the people that come in. Anything from the surgical stockings we find to be very important. You know, the walking aids, the bathroom aids. I mean, everyone needs bathroom aids. If we don't have things, we certainly have the ability to get them.
On this side, we're helping people get healthy, or we're helping people feel better, not suppressing their symptoms so they feel better. And then they come up with another side effect. So the satisfaction is phenomenal. Also get phone calls of people calling up, I'd like to come in and set up an appointment. So-and-so told me I have to come talk to you because you'll tell me like it is. Because
we really are a whole person type pharmacy, where we're looking into all things. I mean, we do ship. I have, you know, it's all about relationships. And so, like my friend who's a doctor in Manhattan, I asked her one day, why do you call us? And she said, well, because, Stephen, you get on the phone, I can talk to you, you're very helpful. She says, I call the pharmacies and no one picks up the phone. She says, I like to talk to a person, I like to discuss what I'm doing with my patients.